Oh, didn't see that. Do you guys remember Sophie the robot? If you can't, then just think of a bald head. Well, now she's back, except she's called Lil Miquela, the robot CGI influencer who has over 2 million followers on Instagram and about 1 million subscribers on YouTube. And she does quirky vlogs, tells story times about things that never happened because she's a robot. My first impression was, at least she's wearing a wig, because in the event that robots take over the world and kill us or whatever, I want my murderer to have a full head of hair. I don't want it to be some ugly, no hair having robot, because as I haunt her in the afterlife, I have to look at that for the rest of my life, and that's a fate worse than death. But this time, the robot is kind of cute. She even has a mediocre YouTube intro, and you know how I feel about my YouTube intros, especially dubstep in 2020. I'm gonna have to address the elephant in the room. My lips in this video, they are dry as hell, they are white, they are ashy, they are chapped, and they are disgusting. The worst thing is I'm editing the video, I'm just like, damn it, I know I look better than this. Save it for next time. Thanks for watching. Let's check out this video. I'm Miquela and this is my breakup video. I don't know what she broke up with because I know it wasn't a human boy. He must have been an Android on an iPhone or something.
Your ears are about to receive all the love, fun, and feels because there's so much music on the way.
Yeah, you heard that right. Music. Not the intro. Oh hey, me again, except my lips aren't dry. Miquela's main shtick is that she's not just a robot influencer, she's also a musician who has dreams of making it big one day and becoming a pop star. The robot.
This past year was when I really started to understand that I cannot live without music.
You can't live point blank without a sustainable battery source. I don't know what you mean without music.
It's literally everywhere for me.
I'm even more offended at the fact that she can't dance. What excuse is there? You're a robot, you can synchronize your moves perfectly to the music and you're still dancing off beat. Her second shtick is that she's a regular girl. She goes through things like boyfriends, intercourse, and regular girl things. And in this video, she talks about how her boyfriend and her broke up.
Going through a breakup obviously sucks.
And that was the inspiration for her mediocre hit single, Speak Up, which I'll listen to later.
Because speaking up is exactly what we weren't doing. What I wasn't doing.
Did she even fake stutter? And I just found it weird how many different angles they had her photoshopped in, because that takes dedication, alright?
Didn't always say what was on my mind.
They really put her into Starbucks. She's with her boyfriend and they're just chilling on the side.
I know that part of the blame is mine. I ain't been saying what's on my mind.
Is she spitting? This nigga spitting. She went into freestyle mode there.
I guess I just got to a point where I knew that A, I had to stop doing that.
What's with that stupid binary code that comes up in the side of the video? It's like hypnotizing me. It's probably how she got so many followers. She brainwashed them all by secretly putting subliminal messages in the back of her videos, just like rolling on the screen. Your soul is mine. You now belong to me. Her videos are very relatable. She's got that perfect, you know, I'm so quirky. Her edits, her jump cuts, her zooms in that are so far to her eyes that you can't escape her mechanical glare. And she even makes mediocre music. She looks so out of place there. Girl, I know you ain't real. No one's gonna stop by and ask if you're okay because I can't see you. That chord progression sounded like, don't you give up? Nah, nah, nah. Okay, I've had enough. Everything about her is so weird because she sings like she's black but not. She sounds black but not black enough to get shot by the police. She sounds raspy but not raspy enough to be in like a rock band. She sounds familiar but not familiar enough that you know who she is, but just like someone that you're like, okay, she sounds familiar. I'll let her play in the background while I beat my kids. An imitation basically is what I'm trying to say. She sounds like she's trying to be someone. Okay, let's watch one more video from her before I go on to the next section. She did a few interviews.
What's up guys, it's Lil Miquela.
With an artist that she kind of like, JPEG Mafia.
Hanging out with YouTube Music here at Coachella.
His song, man, Real Nigga. Nah, that's a banger. Wet, yeah.
And I'm joined by JPEG Mafia right now. Thanks so much for hanging out.
Yeah, no problem.
Look at the fear in his eyes. He's terrified. He knows one wrong step and she'll hack into his iPhone and reveal his porn history. I know he's terrified. Oh, he's high. Probably high.
So you just got off a US tour with Vince Staples.
And you know, it was awesome. And
why is she staring at him like that? It's terrifying. So there are 3 main angles in that shot. There's one with Lil Miquela, there's one with JPEG Mafia, and there's one with both of them together. But whenever it zooms into Miquela or JPEG Mafia, she's always slightly closer, like inching her way closer and closer to him. I found that kind of weird.
To see at Coachella.
well,
the way she looks at him, she's jealous of him. She wants to be real just like he is. She's like, I want to take your body and make it mine. I also don't get what he was looking at when he was talking to her. Like, was he looking at like a whiteboard with the words like, she's laughing now, laugh too, do it now. Because how would he know how to interact with her? I don't know. I've watched enough. Okay, let's go back to talking about what the hell this actually is and why it's so weird. The editing in this, like the editing style is spot on. Like she's perfectly got that I'm so quirky editing style with the zoom ins and the constant jump cuts. When you think about it, there must be no editing done because she's a robot. She could just like simulate herself to move to the coordinates x equals 0.25, y equals 99.22. The worst part is that her videos are actually kind of enjoyable. She's weird, she's quirky, she's not like other girls. because other girls are real. She's quirky, she uses that work teen slang. She even has a name for her fans, Miquelians.
What's up, Miquelians?
That sounds like it's straight out of a cult. She's even got that self-depreciating tone, like, nobody cares about me, I'm such a loser, I wanna die.
You know what time it is? Miquela shares random information about her life that nobody cares about time.
She feels so familiar, she feels so real because I've seen a girl just like her before making videos and I've hated them. But they've perfectly nailed what she's trying to be. She's trying to be real and she feels so real. And I even laughed a couple times when I was watching her videos.
It's Bot Girl Summer. What's up, Miquelians? You know.
But every time I laughed, I felt sick to my stomach. I felt like I'd been betrayed. It's like when someone you trust, liked, or thought was a real girl, but isn't, lies to you and betrays your trust, and it's like that stinky feeling in your stomach. And I get upset and I get a little bit angry that I've been lied to. But when I got angry and I looked at this real-looking girl, her cute face, her relatable mannerisms, I couldn't get angry at that. I couldn't get angry at something that felt so real. I only call you when it's 5:30. The only time I want you by my side. I felt pity, like I felt bad for her because I was predisposed to hate her. I was coming to this video like, I'm gonna hate her. But I felt so bad because she feels real. She feels like a real person. I feel empathy for someone because they feel so real. I did some digging and I found out a few secret things, I found out one is that she's this new shoe that's on. She actually originated way back into the day, like 2016. She's made by a company called Bwit or something, and she was made, but she wasn't that popular. People didn't really like her, so she resurfaced about 2 years later, and she was quirky, edgy, and gay. And now she's way more popular now because of those things. The people who made these robots made them cute girls on purpose. Well, not Sophia. Sophia ugly as hell. Sophia doesn't count. They made Miquela a cute young girl on purpose because it would be appealing to a mass audience, and that just feels weird to me. But it gets weirder. Lil Megabyte uploaded the video, and she's deleted it by now because it was too controversial. But I found it on Twitter, and that's how I found her in the first place. So Lil Megabyte's video goes as follows. You've got you and it touch me, not feel me. I don't know the words, not really. Don't know the words, not really. Yeah. And this is really weird.
You know how sacred the beach is to me. There's something about being around a bunch of half-naked people that brings me peace. Or turns me on. Disclaimer, yes, I can get wet, so no need to go off about it in the comments. Take that elsewhere.
That's just weird. I can get wet too. That sounds like it's straight off a porno. That sounds really creepy because someone made her say that. A company man said it would be cute to have a robot say, I can get wet too, like it's a sort of fetish. Ugh.
I called a rideshare because we love a sustainable, budget-friendly moment.
We love a sustainable. It's just so out of the textbook woke girl, the right opinions. Like, we love saving the environment. Anyway, so keep watching.
The car pulled up outside my house.
What house? You mean your home screen? You mean your Windows 10 desktop screen?
And I'm getting in when I'm immediately gagged by the smell of like jasmine air freshener mixed with old man farts. The only save was my Queen duo on the radio and the foamy Malibu coast. But
my Queen duo on the radio.
Then I noticed the other rider wouldn't stop staring at me. This stare was less, I think you're cute, and more, I'm confused by what you are, and I deserve to find out. This motherfucker has the audacity to lean in so close that I can literally smell his breath.
Pardon.
As he whispers, "Are you real?" Had this weird ass smile and just felt way too comfortable in my space. Like taking manspreading to a whole new extreme.
Even the manspreading part is so politically contrived.
I smiled and nodded, then sure enough, I just feel this guy's cold, meaty hand touch my leg, as if he was confirming I'm real. I, of course, was like, curb your enthusiasm, and asked him to stop. And he took his sweet-ass time removing his hand, kind of like he was threatening me. And then, right when I thought his hand was about to be gone, he pinched me. At this point, I kind of raised my voice, being like, what the f***? Stop it. This creepy-ass man, meanwhile, starts laughing and says, what about down there?
So she made a video about how she got sexually assaulted on the way home in a taxi by the other passenger. I know it's awful and all, but you know what's even worse? The fact that none of it ever happened because she's a flipping robot. A group of businessmen decided that it would be relatable and cute to have a robot get sexually assaulted. They made it happen. They wrote this down and planned for it to happen in the video. That's flipping creepy. I don't know the words, I don't know nothing. I'm freestyling on the beat, yeah. But when I watched it, I felt like, what's the big deal? Like, it's just like a story. Like, people write novels all the time about people getting sexually assaulted and stuff like that. So what's the difference here? Don't fall for that trap, alright? Because there's a clear difference, alright? The difference is intention. When you look at Lil Megabyte, don't look at her cute face. Don't see her as a cute girl. See her as a business. What was this meant to accomplish? You made someone get assaulted to improve their brand and sell more. They designed everything about her to be the most appealing and most profitable. The fact that she's not white or black, but she's racially ambiguous because that makes more money. The fact that she's bisexual makes more money. The fact that everything about her is made on purpose to make money makes me feel weird about it. This is really bad, it's really bad. Am I gonna put this in a video? Anyway, let's drink some KA real quick. This drink is peg. If you're from London, you know this drink. This drink is beautiful, man. A company sat down and they were like, so how would the little Megabyte girl look? We can make her white. White's too boring. Why don't we make her black? Black. We're trying to make money here, not lose it. What about somewhere in between? What about her sexuality? Should she be straight? Everyone's straight nowadays. She has to be interesting. Yeah, we're not too gay. Let's make her bisexual because that's kind of cute. Yeah, let's have her kiss girls too. This isn't to say that real people who are gay or racially ambiguous should feel bad because they get popular and people like the fact that they're gay or racially ambiguous. No, because they're real people, alright? Lil Miquela is a robot. She's purposely created, she's crafted as these things because they see them as profitable. If you were born that way, that's fine, because what are you going to do about it, bro? But if you were made on purpose just to appeal to people because of these certain aspects, that's like exploitation at its finest. They exploited her race, they exploited her sexuality because it's quirky, it's kind of cool for girls to kiss other girls because guys think that's hot. And I don't. I really actually don't. I don't think that's hot. Oh, baby. I don't think that's hot, but they made her kiss Bella Hadid because they thought it would be hot and cute and profitable. Alright, so she did the Calvin Klein advert where she kissed Bella Hadid, so I'm gonna watch it and bust a nut now.
Life is about opening doors. Creating new dreams you never knew would exist.
How? How's that possible? What is she kissing? There's nothing there. I could just imagine her kissing the air. She must be kissing the air or something. Just puckering up to no avail because no one's there. Unless they got some poor little intern to dress in green and then come and kiss her and then green screen her out to make her look like Miquela. But what? That's so weird. That's exploitation at its finest. The fact that lesbianism is kind of hot for guys apparently. The fact that people think it's cute and they think it's attractive and they did that on purpose just to make more money for Calvin Klein. That's gross. That's gross, bro. And they exploited sexual assault by making her get sexually assaulted so people go, oh, you poor thing. Oh, I feel so bad for her. They did all of this for money because personality is not just personality anymore. Personality is a brand nowadays. If you like someone, you'll invest into them and you buy their merch. That's all it is nowadays. And that's exploitation, like straight up. That's the definition of nigga, why is there a police car? Why? Go somewhere else. Save someone else. I don't know if you don't know the words either. Are you saying, damn it, you are so wrong? And that's why I think it's just so uncomfortable because you know that people are doing this on purpose to get money and I'm falling for it because I actually watched a few videos and I laughed a lot and I was like, this is actually kind of cool, but it's so weird and I don't want to support it. This is like a cautionary tale, right? It's like a Black Mirror episode, but if it happens again and it's something that's less politically correct, like it's less save the environment, we love a sustainable environment, but if it's pushing a wrong agenda, I say wrong because nothing can be really wrong, it's all up to you, but if it's pushing something like go to ISIS or something, if it's this charming with a dangerous message, that's a recipe for disaster right there. And I'm terrified to see what that's going to look like in the future. Jeez. Are you gonna subscribe after this? Okay, no. Cut that out. Cut that out. Yeah, this is weird and all, but what does it say about us as humans in general? Little Megabyte has taught me that don't take yourself too seriously. We really ain't all that. You see how easy it is to pretend to be one of us, to say the right things, to be quirky and relatable, to feel real. You see how easy it is to impersonate a human. Because I was fooled. I would have thought she was a real girl making a real YouTube videos, and I would have been like, oh, that's okay. I don't like you. You're not funny. You hate yourself, and so do I. But I would have thought it was real. You see how easy it is to pretend to be a human. Like, we really ain't all that. Whenever I get like nervous or whatever, that I haven't made a song in a year and a half, I remind myself how tiny I am in this big world, this giant galaxy, this world full of billions of people. I'm just one little speck, and that makes me feel so depressed. I love it. No, I'm saying. But sometimes it makes me feel sad, but sometimes it makes me feel like just do whatever you want to do. Like, it won't matter. Like, no one's gonna laugh at you, no one's gonna mock you for it. I mean, they will, but they'll get over it like they do with everything else. They only cancel you for about a week, then they're on to the next person. So don't ever think too highly of yourself and make that be a detriment to yourself. Don't ever stop yourself from doing something new because you don't want to look stupid, because no one's looking. You aren't that important, you aren't that complex, you aren't that hard to mimic. You're just you, and do whatever the hell you want to do without judgment of others, or fear of it rather. And that's about it for the video. This was very weird. I liked watching this. I like talking about it because it's a weird topic. It's very cautionary. It feels like a cautionary tale. I'm kind of excited, but yeah, if you enjoy this sort of topic and you want to see more about weird stuff on the internet, then I'll do more of these sorts of videos. Also, new song coming soon, I think.
It's a new song I wrote yesterday, and I can't tell if it's dumb or genius.
I don't want to say it because it might not come like I always say.
I'm gonna play y'all something I think is pretty cute.
I'm gonna play a little sneak peek of it, alright?
Okay, that's it.
Well, that's enough. That's enough. It's not done yet, but it's called and also. I haven't eaten. If you want to support, let me know in the comments. And yeah, a lot of people came to my channel randomly from the Toyota handle video and also the one about if you guys are ugly, rate my subscribers. But if you're liking your stay here, then let me know in the comments. I appreciate all. Let me know what you think about this whole robot thing. Is it weird? Is it kind of creepy? Or is it just like, just let her be? Like, she's not hurting anyone yet. Thanks for watching. If you like the video, give me a like, subscribe, comment, all that jazz. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace out. Peace out. Adios. Ow. My leg always cracks when I stand up. It's like, oh.